Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Rizland and I am from Montreal, Canada. If you are traveling to Gaspésie and you are looking for a guide, this video is for you, so keep watching. Last summer I traveled from Montreal to Gaspésie. For those who don't know where is Gaspésie, Gaspésie is a region in the north of Quebec. I will put a picture here. We started our road trip from Montreal to Quebec City. We spent one night in Quebec City and we also visited Frontenac Palace, Petit Quartier Champlain and Plaine d'Abraham. If you have been already to Quebec City, you can skip Quebec City and drive directly to Rimouski. Before reaching Rimouski, you can also stop at Kamouraska. It's a small village where you can enjoy a nice meal, enjoy and admire the sunset and the beach. You can either spend the night at Rimouski or just stop for lunch or dinner at Rimouski and continue your drive to Rivière-du-Loup. Rivière-du-Loup is also another city which is close to National Park of Bic. Your first official stop should be near National Park of Bic. If you are able to find camping in the park, that's amazing, but if you are not, either you can stay at Rimouski or Rivière-du-Loup. I would recommend to spend at least one night in National Park of Bic. It's a small national park, but it's really pretty. There are different hikes. It has also incredible beaches if you want to swim. After your second night at National Park of Bic, you can drive to National Park of Gaspésie. Along the way, there are a lot of lighthouses where you can stop to buy souvenirs or just enjoy the museums. At National Park of Gaspésie, I would recommend to spend 2 nights. Make sure that you are ready for the big hikes of National Park of Gaspésie. It's a big national park. It's known for its high altitude and its amazing hikes. I think National Park of Gaspésie has the biggest hikes of Quebec. So be ready to hike a lot and to walk a lot. The famous hike there is called Mont Albert. The second day, I would recommend to rent a kayak, which we have done, and we spend the afternoon kayaking in the lake. After 2 nights in National Park of Gaspésie, you can go back again in the road, and this time you're gonna drive until you stop at National Park of Forillon. Along the way, there are, as I said, there are multiple lighthouses where you can stop. There are nice family restaurants to enjoy a nice lobster meal. At Forillon National Park, we stayed only for 1 night, but you can stay for 2 nights. It depends on your schedule. There are different hikes. We have done 2 hikes there. The first hike is called Au bout du monde and the second hike called Cap du Bon Ami. And if you are staying for 2 nights, I would recommend that the second day you rent a kayak and do a kayak expedition, and there are high probability that you're gonna see sea lions or whales. After 2 amazing nights in National Park of Forillon, you can drive to reach your final destination, which is Percé. Percé is the city near Rock Percé, the famous rock in Quebec or in Gaspésie. There, I would highly recommend to stay at least 2 nights. So we stayed there for 2 nights. We were enjoying our stay there. That was the highlights of our trip. Personally, I love that city. It's a small village actually, not a big city. You can just enjoy the view, enjoy the rock Percé. First day, we took a ferry from Percé to Bonaventure Island. So there is a small island not far from Percé where you can spend the day there. So we took the ferry there and we hiked. There are different hikes there, 3 or 4 hikes. We choose one of those hikes and we spent the day hiking in that. It's a national park actually. And after that, after we finished our hike, we went back to the ferry. We waited around half an hour for the ferry to come and pick us from the island and drop us again in Percé. In the same ferry trip, they take you also close to the rock, to Percé Rock, to admire the view, and they share with you some history behind the rock Percé. You cannot walk in rock Percé, you can just come close by boat or by ferry, and that's what we did. After 2 nights in Percé, we decided to drive back to Montreal. Since it was a long drive, I think it was around 11 hours drive, we decided to stop halfway and spend the night, and the next day continue our drive to reach finally Montreal. We decided to come back not from the same road we went with. We decided to come back from the other side of the region of Gaspésie, which called Baie des Chaleurs. The drive, it was really pretty nice, but there weren't enough food trucks or restaurants to stop and enjoy the food. I wouldn't recommend to come back from Baie des Chaleurs. I would say come back from the same road you took to go to Percé, because the drive from the other side, I feel it was not worth it. First important thing that you need to consider is what time should I travel to Gaspésie? Which time of the year is the best to travel to Gaspésie? That's an important question. We traveled last summer in end of June and beginning of July. I would say it was not crowded, which was great, but the beaches were cold. I don't know if in August or July the beaches will be warmer. I doubt it, but I would say mid-June to mid-September is the best period to visit Gaspésie. If you are lucky enough and you go in the middle of the summer, maybe you can find warmer beaches, but if it is not the case, it's not the case. And second important thing that you need to consider is your booking and reservations. When we plan to travel in June, we started our booking in March. And I know some friends were trying last minute booking and they couldn't find any availabilities. So Gaspésie is a big destination here in Quebec. And since Gaspésie, you can travel to Gaspésie only for a short period of the year, people book in advance, very in advance, to make sure they have their availabilities. So if you are planning to travel next year, save this video for you and start preparing for your booking in March or February. I hope this video helped you with planning your next trip to Gaspésie. If you have any other questions, you can please comment below any questions regarding Gaspésie road trip, and I will be happy to reply to you. And please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and see you soon in a new video.